Okay, so if you don't mind, which I know you don't, I'm gonna ask you just to pick any card you want. Doesn't matter which one is it, and show it to the camera. Okay, that one, that's fine. Now you want that one or you wanna change it? That one, okay. You're gonna play with that card, and notice it is completely lost. Okay, no fancy moves or anything. Now I don't need to find your card, the card is gonna find itself by dribbling. Watch this. One card and one card only. Consider the 9 of hearts. There you have it. Hello everyone, how you all doing? In this video I will start explaining the gimmick card that I used, then I will explain the performance, and all the way at the end I will build this gimmick card from scratch. Okay, so let's begin. This gimmick card, all it uses is an elastic thread. Okay, as you can see right here on the shadows, it is concealed using these picture cards from the blue frame over here. It ends, well, it is a loop. Okay, it begins from this corner and it ends over here. Well, it goes around the card, and then I did 3 loops, 3 knots all the way at the end. Okay, so you have to use a needle. Now the thread that I'm using, it is elastic thread. This is not for magic purposes. This is not a magic invisible thread or anything special. This is a thread that you can get online with a name of Prym, P-R-Y-M, okay, elastic thread. Just Google it and you may find this thread. It came from United Kingdom, so it may take a little while. For me, it took about 6 weeks, you know, more or less 6 weeks. And even though this is not really for magic purposes, this is for sewing and stitching, for general purposes, but a lot of magicians, they use this thread, elastic thread, because it is really strong. They use it for flap cards, which I will explain those things later in other videos. I haven't really tried many other elastic thread. Now this is not really invisible thread, this is just regular elastic thread, semi-invisible, okay? It really stretches a lot. Again, I will do it from scratch, but let me give you an idea right now. So I did a hole with a needle, right here on this corner and then over here. Then I do a knot, 3 loops or 3 knots all the way in the back, and I keep it at the end over here on one of the corners, one of the holes, and then you need to push back any discrepancies that the needle causes by doing the holes. Okay, and that's it. Then you take any of the cards, as you can see over here, it goes like this. Let's see, you can see from this angle better. Okay, so it tosses the card. Now don't keep it too loose, you can keep it a bit tight. You can handle this gimmick card to the audience with the deck, not just the card, and they won't find the gimmick. At least they know which card specifically and what is that about. It is really difficult, even though it is not invisible thread, it is really hard to tell because of the patterns of the card. Now since you already see the gimmick card, let me explain the performance. This is the gimmick card. I have a thread pointing towards me. I keep it all the way at the bottom. Okay, so it's hard to see the thread. So by just touching, I know it is towards me. And they pick any card, doesn't matter which one. In this case, the 8 of spades. I try to keep the gimmick card with a pinky break right below the gimmick card. Then I need to push the selection against the gimmick card, so the selection may go in between the thread and the card. Okay, as I just showed you before, and just keep pushing in. So to make sure that the selection is in between the thread and the card, you have to push slightly, and if you feel some retraction, then you got it. Okay, so you can be confident. So the card is already in, dribbling for a long side. The issue is that you have an equal distribution, because by not keeping the finger in the back, from the back you will have the gimmick card shooting, and from the front you will have the selection shooting. So that's why it may be better if you hold it from the back so the gimmick card doesn't shoot out. You just dribble from the front so the selection shoot out. Okay, there you have it. You may use this principle by shooting 4 aces if you want. You can shoot up to 2 cards per gimmick card. In case you want to produce 2 of a kind, that's going to be fine. And using this principle, you have many other performances. There are endless ideas. Now the second part, it is exactly the same. I usually have the gimmick card all the way at the bottom, but you may keep it in the middle. You don't even need a pinky break, because by relaxing the pressure, you may see a little gap, because by the natural thickness of the thread, you may find it quite easily. Just relax. Well, it depends on the connection of the deck too. I couldn't find it right now. You can just cut. So you can just push the selection up to the gimmick card, so you may get in between the thread and the card. Okay. Here, the second part of the performance is raising the card. Okay. You have to relax the pressure. Also, keep the pinky finger right below, otherwise the gimmick card will shoot out from the bottom. So you want the selection, not the gimmick card, to be shoot out. So just wave a little bit and you see the selection going out. Because of the friction of the thread, it is right here. It may cause an indifferent card, whatever is in front of the selection. This card may also rise right next to the selection because of the friction that the thread is causing. So you have to relax the pressure. You see I have 2 cards over here rising. So you have to keep shaking and relax the pressure so the indifferent card, whatever is in front of the selection, may drop. Okay, so it doesn't keep rising along the selection. And that's it. What I like about using this gimmick card is that you can handle the gimmick card for examination and they won't find out the gimmick. And the last performance, same thing, same concept. The issue is that even though this deck it is in good condition, the cards are not perfectly flat. So at that point, it's kind of hard for me to find the gimmick card by just looking at the side of it, because I have some creases and foldings. And by touching another direction, so this is the third and final production, okay, which it was the one on the table. You have to do the gesture, because by relaxing the pressure, whatever is above the gimmick card will move towards the back. So what I will do is just do a gesture as if it's moving toward the back. When you push back here, the selection will shoot out. Now make sure you don't push gentle. You have to push fast, because if you push the end really soft, the selection may not shoot out properly. Okay, you see, that was not enough. So let's try that once again. Push, and at least you have more distance. Okay, when you push faster over here, the card may shoot out more far away from the deck, and it is more visual as well. Now make sure you don't keep the thread too loose around the gimmick card. Just apply some slight pressure. So I have another gimmick card over here. Okay, you may shoot maybe the 4 aces, 2 in one card and 2 on the other one, or 4 different ones. So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and to end up this tutorial, I will show you how I build this gimmick card from scratch.